I would like to start off and thank Red Robot for my intro and outro video. Thanks, Red. Please go check out his channel if you haven't already.
Feminism is my friend.
Well, this is a little weird. I never thought of a ideology as capable of being a friend, but that's cool.
As a child, she was my greatest cheerleader from afar.
What? How?
Feminism welcomed me to express myself as I wished.
Yeah, if you wish to express yourself like a retarded 6-year-old.
Empowered me to embrace leadership roles.
That's not something feminism will help with, since feminism helps promote gender quotas for women in jobs and school, and makes safe spaces, or as V would call them, mini iron curtains, where anyone with a differing opinion isn't allowed. Honestly, I think feminism does the opposite of empower women.
As a teenager, I heard someone I considered a role model say, "I'm not a feminist. I hail men. I love men." And that was all it took for me to turn against her, to refuse to call her my friend.
Well, that's not very nice of you.
After years of misunderstanding, I realized who she was.
To address the paper, that's not the definition of feminism. The definition of feminism, not that it matters, because the definition of an ideology pretty much doesn't mean anything. Feminism is the advocacy of women's rights on the grounds of political, social, and economic equality to men, which has been achieved a while ago. In fact, women have more social power than men, and have more legal rights than men, and can take any political position in government, and are paid the same as men.
It's time to stop! It's time to stop, okay? No more! Where the fuck are your parents? Who are your parents?
What does feminism mean to me? Feminism is just another word for equality.
Yeah, but it's not equality. Feminism has done many things like make manspreading illegal in New York, and many men have been arrested for it already. If you're not aware, manspreading is when a man has his legs spread open a little too far.
Feminism acknowledges the inequality of the sexes and strives to uplift all women and their narratives.
From my experience from dealing with feminism, it's actually about putting down men and any woman who isn't a feminist. Also, it's to uplift all feminists and just the feminist narrative.
Feminism fought for my right to vote and own property. Feminism fought to give me opportunities in the workplace.
I won't say feminism has never done anything good in the past, because they have. They've also done very bad things in the past.
Feminism continues to fight for equal pay and acknowledges the intersections in the pay gap. White women are paid 78 cents to every man's dollar.
Take it away, Shoe!
The wage gap is simply the average earnings of men and women working full-time. It does not count for different job positions, hours worked, or different jobs. It has nothing to do with the same job. It has nothing to do with discrimination.
Feminism, when she is true.
Are those frameless glasses? I'm triggered, you ableist piece of shit!
You're dirt to me. You're disgusting. You're fucking sick. You're nothing. You're dirt. Fuck you. Fuck you. You're fucking sick. Fucking end it all.
Pays great attention to detail and understands the complexities of not just being a woman, but all other aspects of our identity. How I move through the world as a disabled, queer woman of color.
Stop with the I'm queer bullshit, please. All queer means to these people is that you do something outside the gender norms. For example, I would be called queer for liking to cook food.
This is not okay. This needs to stop now. This is cancer. This is so much cancer that I can feel the tumors growing on my back.
Feminism understands that there is no equality if it's merely for the few, while we leave others behind. Continues to fight for women's right to choose.
You already have the right to choose to have an abortion or not to.
Access to health care.
You already have access to health care.
Equal representation in the media.
Why do you care?
Justice for sex violence survivors.
It's illegal to rape or sexually assault women in every country as far as I'm aware.
Feminism also examines how that injustice affects social inequalities, how we all interact with one another.
Yeah, no shit, women are people. You don't need a retarded ideology to believe women are people.
How women are perceived and treated. Feminism is a fire, roaring and fighting any injustice along its path.
This reminds me of Angry Irishman's description of feminism. Feminism is like a fire department with no fires put out, so they start fires in the city to have something to do. Not exactly what he said, just what I remember.
Feminism recognizes the diverse and intersectional struggles of people of color, rape, assault, and abuse survivors, disabled people, trans people, queer people, fat people, youth, elderly, mentally ill, chronically ill, people who live in poverty, and many others.
My feminism's for everyone. I'm just gonna skip to the last bit of the video.
Feminism is my friend. Feminism is your friend, too.
No, it's not, my friend. Well, that's all for today. See you next video.
You're a fucking idiot. This needs to stop. Now.
Gotta launder my karma.